Imagine trying to improve a process without a clear method. Everyone has opinions. Everyone blames something different. One manager says the software is the problem. Another blames the staff. Someone else blames the customers. So changes get made randomly. One week you add more people, the next week you change the system. Then you introduce new reports. But the problem never actually disappears. This is the problem DMAIC was created to solve. DMAIC is a structured improvement framework used in Lean Six Sigma. The letters stand for define, measure, analyze, improve, control. The goal is simple. Stop guessing. Start solving problems systematically. DMAIC was designed to help organizations improve processes using data instead of assumptions. It became widely used through Six Sigma programs at companies like Motorola and General Electric. The framework works because every improvement project follows the same logical sequence. First, define the problem clearly. Then measure what is actually happening.
Analyze the root cause. Improve the process. Then control the improvement so the problem does not return. Imagine you run an e-commerce business, promising next-day delivery. Customers are complaining because too many orders arrive late. The first stage is define. You write the problem in one clear sentence. 22% of customer orders are arriving late. The target is less than 2% within 90 days. Most failed improvement projects collapse right here. The problem statement is usually too vague. Improve delivery performance. Make customers happier. Improve operations. None of those are measurable. DMAIC forces clarity. Next comes measure. This is where you collect real data instead of relying on opinions. You pull the last 3 months of order data. You identify which orders arrived late. Then you track exactly where delays occurred: inside the warehouse, during picking, at packing, or during courier collection. The data reveals something surprising. Most delayed orders never even left the warehouse on time. Now you move to analyze. This is where you identify the real cause instead of the visible symptom. You use tools like the 5 whys. Why are orders late? Because picking happens too late. Why? Because picking lists are generated after lunch. Why? Because the system was configured that way years ago. Why? Because nobody ever reviewed the process afterwards. Now you have found the actual issue, a hidden system rule nobody questioned for years. Then comes improve. You change the picking list generation from 1 p.m. to 7 a.m. Pickers begin earlier. Orders are ready before the afternoon courier collection. You pilot the change for 1 week instead of rolling it out everywhere immediately. On-time delivery improves from 78% to 95%. Now the process performs dramatically better. But most improvement projects fail at the final stage. Control. Without control, processes slowly drift backwards. Old habits return. Shortcuts appear. The same problems quietly come back 6 months later. So DMAIC creates systems to hold the gains in place. You add a simple daily check. Did the picking list run at 7 a.m.? Yes or no? If it fails once, somebody notices immediately, instead of 3 weeks later when customer complaints return. That is the power of DMAIC, a structured way to solve problems properly, not emotionally, not politically, systematically. DMAIC works best when you already have an existing process producing measurable problems. It is especially effective when defects, delays, errors, or inconsistency are damaging customer experience or operational performance. It is not designed for random brainstorming, and it is not ideal for situations where no stable process exists yet. The framework matters because most organizations jump straight into solutions before understanding the real problem. DMAIC slows the thinking down. It forces clarity, measurement, root cause analysis, and controlled improvement. If you want to start using DMAIC today, pick one recurring problem in your business. Define it clearly using a measurable number. Measure what is actually happening before changing anything. Use root cause analysis to identify why the problem exists. Pilot one improvement, then create a control system to make the improvement stick. DMAIC is not about complicated statistics. It is about disciplined problem solving. The companies that improve consistently are usually the ones that stop reacting emotionally and start improving systematically.
Explore free templates, calculators, courses, videos, and software tools at simplicityhub.co.uk. Simplicity Hub, making things simple.